Hi amigos, this is Cris Linnares. I'm international women's coach, Brazilian psychologist, and a Midwest messy mom. For the last decade, I've been living in Fargo, North Dakota. Yeah, amigos, I moved from Brazil. Me louca? You betcha. I want to connect with the local locals. So if you are local locals, if you are able to keep your passion, to feel inspired, to sizzle, even when life is sub-zero, please give me the honor to get to know your secret and how can you keep a happy mind in a crazy world. I'm Cris Linnares and here I am with another Local Locos, and this time is a couple, another couples. So Brooke and Noah, thank you so much for talking to me.
You're welcome.
And so can I say that you guys are cross-country skiers?
That's correct.
There we go. Yeah.
Do you self-proclaim yourself like I'm a cross-country skier?
We're not that good,
I
but
cross-country ski.
Yeah.
I'm not good enough to say I'm a cross-country skier.
Okay. So, what do you do to enjoy this winter? Like, why did you choose cross-country skier, one of your...
It is the perfect sport for someone that lives in Fargo, North Dakota, because you can do it here 90% of the time of the year, because it's cold and it's snowy and flat, so.
and when it starts snowing, you actually have something to get excited about, you know? Everyone's like, oh, it's snowing again, but they're like, another powder day, which only normally like mountain people get to say, but we can have it here in the prairie.
Yeah.
And so, Brooke, do you love the winter?
No, I don't love the winter. But I love finding a way, I guess, to like conquer it, you could say, or finding a way to embrace it since I'm here. But I do love being outside. So if it's cold and snowy, I'd rather be outside than inside. So.
And like for my Brazilian brain, when it's like 30 below, I don't want to go outside. Winters in Brazil are like 50 degrees. We are shutting down the country and say something's wrong with climate change. What is the temperature that your brain said, no freaking way I'm going to go outside?
I've ran when it's been like 0 to 5 degrees before, and like even the hairs on the side of my face have frozen. I don't know if I necessarily enjoyed it, but I liked being able to say I did it. It does come to a point though where it's unhealthy to be outside doing a lot of activity.
What is the temperature that is not healthy to be outside?
I don't know the actual temp. I feel like if I say it, it'll probably be wrong. But for me, to be out for a long period of time, like when it's like under 10 degrees is a little miserable. But like 10 degrees or 11, I would go skiing.
So what do you say to yourself? Like my brain, Brazilian brain, is 40 degrees, stay home, right? Why your brain say, oh, it's 0, let's do it?
Because I think I just
Or
know
10
how
degrees.
much better I feel after being outside. And the cool thing about winter is I run quite a bit, and it's a whole different like city in the winter time. You know, the paths all look different. You run by the river and you get to see the deer like up close because they're standing on it. I mean, you really do get to experience Fargo in a completely different way.
And what about you, Noah? What
well,
do you say to yourself to, hey, I'm gonna, it's 10 below, I wanna get out of
Yeah.
here.
Well, the same thing. Once you get back inside, there's nothing that feels better than like feeling warm again from being inside, but knowing that you did some like hard work outside. So I love that feeling.
So it's almost like, I don't know, now I'm developing this theory. You know, in psychology we talk about pain and pleasure. So I see a lot of, it's painful, right?
Yeah.
But I have pleasure after that. There is a little sadomaso personality in North Dakota.
Yeah.
When you see how bad it is, the good's even better, you know?
So tell a little bit about both you guys. Where did you meet? And
Hazen, North Dakota,
okay,
and
how many people?
2,800 about. When it was
So half was your family. The other half is
related to someone, you know everyone.
yeah, we met in kindergarten though. Like we have pictures of us
wow.
at different events growing up.
Oh, and what part of both of you that you're like, why we don't get out of here? Why we don't go to Florida? Like, why you are still in North Dakota?
We don't know. no.
What keeps you here?
Well, the people. I love the people.
What is about the people? You are the third person that I'm interviewing. They say I love the people, but people that don't know, what is about the North Dakota people? Like, why?
I feel like there is a willingness to go out of your way to help other people. or at least relate, or the support is very strong here. That's a big part that keeps us here, is the people.
I think the people, the way they grow up in the Midwest is you kind of get this humble aspect to it, and I think people are kind here and they care about people. So.
That's true. You know, I want to talk to you 2 more hours, but my feet are freezing. I feel like I don't have the right boots. I'm like, unless you do the interview like this.
Yeah, it is cold.
Thank you so much.
Oh my
that
gosh,
was beautiful.
yes.
Thank you. I just love to interview Brooke and her husband. Like, you know, they have the, you know, she was like all excited, and, you know, and I could see the difference because like my feet are like frozen. I came in with the wrong boots, and she's all cute, and, you know, with her husband, they have matching colors, and then right away I could see the difference. Like, man, they enjoy life. They are enjoying this winter. And I'm like, I don't even, you know, don't know how to dress myself and put the right shoe. And I love how she was like, hey, I don't necessarily love the winter, but if I'm in it, I'm gonna do the best of it. And one thing that I noticed, especially in Brooke, was this desire to challenge herself, right? So, you know, it's hard to run when it's 0 or 10 degrees, but I go and I run, and then when I come back, I feel great. And actually, so there is a study that they did in the Journal of Cognitive Neuroscience. So they talk about the harder is the achievement, the greater is the feeling of pleasure and reward. And I think it's something that sometimes we forget. You know, when we are in a difficult season of our lives, in my case, it's the winter, as a Brazilian lost in North Dakota, but maybe for you, you're in Brazil watching this video, and you are going through a different season, a difficult season. Maybe you're going through a divorce, or you lost your job, or you got to kind of, you know, pack the pieces back, and it's difficult, and you gotta go through it, and what a beautiful thing for us to remember that our brains find pleasure in pain and find pleasure in challenging ourselves. And I think that's what Brooke got it, and that's why she's able to say, I don't like this winter, but guess what? I'm gonna take the best of it. So maybe you're not liking the season that you're going through, but you know what? Let's challenge it. Bring it on. That's what I got from it.